Hey guys, welcome back. As per promise, I'll be sharing with you my marketing blueprint to get to $1 million revenue. This is a follow-up video to my last video showing you the introduction to business and how I think about things. So if you haven't watched, please check that out first before you come to this video. Now let's begin. Disclaimer. This is my marketing plan that I have communicated with my team. We have not executed every single detail of this plan, and I'm just sharing with you my thinking framework to get to $1 million revenue in today's modern era. So I have always communicated with my team that a problem well defined is a problem half solved. So we are in the luxury niche, and what are the problems we are facing? So we run the luxury whiskey business, and I've always communicated to my team about what are our clients' concerns, what is stopping them from making a purchase. So we have to address these concerns I face in business. So basically, customers worry about the authenticity of the product. They worry if they are going to pay a high price to purchase a luxury good. Will the luxury good be fake? And these are the concerns we have to address. And customers will always want the best price possible in any industry. So these are the problems we have solved thus far, right? We have beat 99% of competitors in terms of price in our niche in worldwide terms, right? We learn to educate clients on how to authenticate the product, and that helps us to build trust. But how do we go about solving this problem at scale? I communicated with my marketing team that we have to let as many interested customers know that we exist and for them to trust us for this sale process to be smooth. So the answer to that is simple. The answer is content. Content is king. So this is our Instagram page. We are focused on the customer experience, making sure that our communication is always on point, making sure that we always serve whatever a client needs and wants, and over-delivering, hoping in exchange that we build up good reviews. So we are stacking all these good reviews and then putting all these good reviews in our highlights. So as you can see, all these good reviews helps us to get our next client, helps the next potential client to feel safe to make a purchase with us. So other than reviews, we also have behind the scenes, showing them a struggle of starting a small business, like behind the scenes actually working and finding all these whiskeys and authenticating it one by one, taking good photos, making sure all the photos are on point, making sure that our content is top notch. And if you scroll down with me and you see the photos that we have taken, we put so much emphasis on the production quality. All the photos have been taken with good quality, good lighting, good editing. We make use of what we have, be it cameras, iPhone, to make sure that we capture the beauty of Japanese whiskies. So to me, if you improve the production quality, if you put heavy emphasis on how you take good pictures, great pictures, or great videos, it also shows client that you are interested in what you're doing. So this naturally helps us to build trust with our clientele also. So they see that we put in effort in our photography and whatnot. It reduces their anxiety of getting a fake product or them having to pay upfront and not getting their goods delivered. So the key point for me when I communicate with my marketing team is to always study the Instagram algorithm and what makes an Instagram video go viral. So for example, we use trending audio to match with our videos. Using these trending audios and trending effects will help to push out to more viewers. So we found that to get our product or services out there to gain traction, basically Instagram wants retention, wants their viewers to be engaged. They want the viewers to comment, send to each other. They want them to save the post, the viewers' attention. So if you're able to do so, you can get more attention, you can grow organically. You don't have to run so much paid advertisement. So what I have found is that memes are powerful because memes are relatable. People see memes and they chuckle and then they start sending it to each other. The next thing we found out is that interest groups are powerful too. These interest groups, such as Facebook interest group, they have a group called the Japanese Whiskey Group that have already so much people interested in Japanese whiskey. They have a community, and when I post it, it is basically free leads for us. So for example, the Reddit subpages, there's Reddit's Japanese whiskey. So we start going there and post our Japanese whiskey photos and we gain traction. Some of our clients come from Reddit. So basically, memes and interest groups are some of the key areas you can gain traction for your online businesses. What we find out is that once you have a great product or services, right, you have to find a way to market, get attention. So the more attention you can get behind your product or services, you find a way to build trust, build up a good reputation, build a good branding, find a way to create an irresistible offer. An irresistible offer is something that people feel stupid saying no to whatever you're selling. Just make it a no-brainer for them to buy. So say for example, there is someone that is already interested in getting a massage package that is so low and he can bring someone close to him at a fraction of price. That will make him have an irresistible offer. There's no reason for him to decline. Once you get this irresistible offer, you try to deliver exceptional customer experience, right? And this will in return give you a good review from them, and you can use that good review to help yourself build a better brand. And then when you build a better brand, you can slowly charge higher in terms of your product or services. So this is the cycle that you go through. So the way I build my marketing team is to get them to master a single platform. So I want them to master Instagram, because for me, I want to showcase the beauty of Japanese whiskey, and it is best done through photos, videos, and my whiskey clients are more mature audience. They wouldn't be on TikTok, so they'll be somewhere in between Facebook and Instagram. So I wanted my marketing team to understand Instagram's algorithm, so I wanted to master a single platform, try to get a short form video to 100k views organically. So we will use marketing to scale from what we have already achieved, 12k per month profit, and our target is to get to 50k a month through good marketing. So if we achieve our targets, there'll be two routes we can take. Using the profits we gain, let's say we achieve 50k a month, we can start hiring another scale marketer in another platform such as YouTube, such as TikTok. Or second option, we delegate what we learn to an intern. We will go on and learn another social platform. So I think in today's era of marketing, the modern day skill set for marketing is photography, videography, writing, editing. So from my experience, I have placed heavy emphasis on production quality. So I make sure the photos are very well taken care of. I just make sure they are placed neatly 3x3, like a bit OCD. You can tell from our Instagram page that we put our heart and soul into the photos and videos. And that itself got us to $12,500 profit per month in terms of production quality itself. We are still not that good in making memes. We still don't understand interest groups that well. And basically we are just starting out, trying our best. And then we got the result of 12.5k profit per month just by putting effort in our production quality. So I went a step further and studied other successful entrepreneurs. From their experience and knowledge, they emphasize heavily on delivering value or knowledge to the content that you are producing over the production quality. So say for example, if you are a masseuse and your clients have back pain, shoulder pain, this pain, that pain, if you have the ability to explain to them what causes the pain and giving them solution to the problems, this itself will build trust for your client. Basically, what hinders each other from transacting is trust and also perceived value. So if you're able to give value in terms of your content, this itself will establish you as the niche expert, and this is the best way for them to trust you. So in that case, I know I have been doing it wrong by focusing on production quality without delivering value. But the thing is, I have still managed to scale to 12.5k of profits per month, giving good production quality, photos, videos. I have not been providing value or knowledge to my audience, and if I did, it will help to build trust. So the good news is, there is so much room for me to grow. And how do I know this? Recently, I have got an opportunity to go to a bonded warehouse. So a bonded warehouse is basically where all the alcohols, liquor are stored in a warehouse. If you want to go to the warehouse, you sort of have to key in your name, your information. And the main thing is, this kind of warehouse is like a stop for goods and services to stop at this place where no consumption taxes are charged. Say for example, you are not charged the 9% GST in this warehouse. Let's say someone shipped whiskies from Scotland to this bonded warehouse or Japan to this bonded warehouse. There will be no taxes incurred, and this will be a proxy place for them to hold their liquor and from then send to their client's destination. So I've been to this kind of bonded warehouse, and the amount of expensive alcohol is insane. What I have is nothing compared to what is stored in that warehouse. And this is just one bonded warehouse. It made me realize that what I was thinking was so small and there's so many rooms to grow. I own 0.00001% of the market share, and my only limitation is my mindset. And I've been doing it all wrong, and I managed to scale to 12.5k a month. Now imagine what I can do with right marketing strategy, right communication. So this is what I want to emphasize, is that business has the ability to scale. Whereas if you're working for someone else, your time is limited. You can't work 80 hours per week. You can, even if you can work 80 hours per week, you can't work 120 hours per week for people. You can't quadruple your income by working 3 or 4 times more. You are limited by your time. Whereas business, you can solve it, you can scale. So after visiting this bonded warehouse, I have went back to the drawing board and began the question, what can I do? What can I improve? So I realized that there is not so much good information about Japanese whiskey, maybe because of language barrier. And what if I start writing a good detailed information about my best selling product? Would that make me rank number 1 in Google searches? What if I start quality writing and get good at it, reduce the time cost of producing a quality content, then I start producing more and more of these writings on my website? That drive a whole new level of traffic to my website, which is what I'm selling. In the process, build trust with my clientele, which means they are more likely to buy. So I began to realize that all I have to do is to get good at writing. My marketing team has to be good at social media platforms. So my job is to drive organic traffic through search engine optimization by writing the best blog posts as possible, to give value to my audience and potential clientele through the knowledge of Japanese whiskies. And my team will drive organic traffic through their understanding of social media platforms. So essentially, this business can be extremely profitable just with 3 marketers, paid ads, and automation with artificial intelligence. So 3 marketers, right? One focuses on the writing, creating blog posts, and then posting it on X, which is Twitter, posting it on LinkedIn. The other 2 marketers focus on the visuals, the long format videos, and the short format videos, posting all these photos and videos onto YouTube, IG, TikTok, and Facebook. So I thought about it and I was trying to find ways to build a more efficient system that works well with my team. So the system I came up with is basically I just have to write a good long format script, and the goal is to use Google to drive traffic organically to my website. I will then use the article that I've written for my blog or newsletter. I will use it as my YouTube script. I will film it into a long form video. My marketing team will take snippets of the important details and make it into short form videos. And these short form videos, tweak it with a bit of variation and post it across all different social media platforms. Short form social media platforms are your TikTok, your YouTube Shorts, your Instagram Reels, your Facebook Reels, and your LinkedIn. So basically, this work format or workflow becomes a cycle. I write a good quality script for my blog post, write an article for my newsletter. I use the content to film it into a long format video, and then I cut it into short format video and post it across all social media platforms. These short form videos are designed to get attention and traction, in which they will start visiting your blog posts, your long format videos. Now all this attention you get, you can get them to sign up to your email listing. Now emails and newsletter are traffics that you own, whereas social media platform, you can be banned for saying the wrong thing. It's traffic that you do not own. So if you own these emails, you no longer have to run paid ads to acquire new customer. And this email and newsletter, when you start writing, after a while you can start posting in the blog, and this blog post can become long format, short format, and you get attention, you get more emails, you post a newsletter, you write your blog, and this becomes a cycle. So basically, this system, if you create a good long format script, you can use it and repurpose it into long format video, for short format video, get attention and drive it into a newsletter. So why the importance of getting your customers' emails? Why the importance of a newsletter? Alright, I'll explain to you. Newsletters are important for fostering engagement, building relationships, sharing information, marketing, and establishing a strong online presence. Newsletter enables creators to provide free value, send good offers for their product or services, helps creator to monetize easily. During downtimes, during bad times, where you have no sale, don't have funds to run advertisement, you can start emailing your subscribers, right? The cost of acquisition for your next customer becomes lower. So when you have a big newsletter audience, you can start doing email campaign, sending them good offers, do your own private selling. And people in social media and your other competitors won't know what you're selling because they don't see the private emails. So from what I've learned, there are only 8 ways to get clients. 4 ways in which you do it yourself. So the first way is to do cold outreach. Second way is to do warm outreach. So the first way, cold outreach, you start finding potential clients that you don't know and you start cold messaging them. The second way is warm outreach. You find people that you know and might be interested in your product and you start a conversation with them. The third way is paid advertising, right? The fourth way is content. Like I said, content is king. Now there are 4 other ways for you to get clients and people do it for you, right? These are customers. Your customers can get your next customer for you through word of mouth, right? If you deliver an exceptional customer experience, when they're happy purchasing, they get value from their purchase. They will share it with their friends through word of mouth, through resharing the stories. In today's world, affiliate marketing, influencer marketing is a thing. You can start paying creators to promote your product or services. The third way is employees. Your employee will tell their friends and family what they do, and in return you get traction, attention. The fourth way is to outsource to a marketing agency to help you market your product or services. Now these 8 ways, you have to do it all and it will all compound to one another. Your goal is to build a good brand and you will start scaling exponentially. And since we're on the topic of branding, right, colors play a role too, such as blue evokes the emotion of trust. If you look at your Visa, your Facebook, your Ford, your Chase Bank, your GM Motors, your Dell, your American Express, they use blue to evoke the emotion of trust because some of these customers, the nature of the industry requires a lot of trust. Now, the color red evokes the emotion of sexiness, adventurous, boldness, daringness, right? For example, the group company Virgin, run by Richard Branson, is about being bold, daring, like Red Bull, right? All sorts of daring sports. Tesla, about innovation, right? And for example, YouTube, being yourself, filming yourself in the camera takes guts. Green evokes the feeling of wealth, right? Luxury. Yellow as a color is attention grabbing. It is self-explanatory. You can just see how attention-grabbing yellow can be, right? Now, if you need more materials on how to do well in marketing, I recommend you reading this book called 100M Leads by Alex Hormozi. I actually made a full audiobook on this. You just have to go to YouTube and search, key in this 100M Leads by Alex Hormozi full audiobook. It is an audiobook narrated by AI that is done by me that talks about how to get clients. And basically from this book, I have benefited tremendously, self-educating myself on how to get leads and how to get clients. Now, some of the potential ideas I have in the future might be training my marketing team to speed up their work with AI. And this will be a topic for another day. And thank you so much for your time. I hope what I've shared helps you tremendously if you aspire to be an entrepreneur in the future, because I think the cost of failure for business nowadays is zero. And as you can see, as I share my thinking framework of how my own business goes about, it has the potential to be extremely profitable with just 3% working on it and with the help of some automation. I do not need a physical office. I do not need to pay people high salary to fulfill. I can scale my sales up. I can automate my customer service so long as I build a good branding, right? And the reason I'm doing this video is because I realized a long time ago that business professors that are teaching business in business schools, they themselves have never run a multi-million business before. And they should not be qualified to teach all this in business school. It's a waste of time. So I wanted to share a low-cost way of doing business. You start by first identifying a product or services that you are extremely good at, arbitrage that opportunity through marketing. The basis of business is first of all marketing and sales. If you have a lot of revenue and profit coming in, you can start thinking of scaling by spending effectively and efficiently. And that is by thinking creatively, creating systems to help you lower your costs, increase your revenue, reduce your time costs. I believe this is what business school should teach, and not about business accounting, being a cog in a wheel, doing all the small parts of administrative business. Is not the way to go if you really want to learn about business. Okay, with that, I end off today's video. If you have anything you want me to teach you, just comment down in the videos below. Help me like and share. Subscribe to my channel if you find my content useful so that I know. Thank you, and I'll see you when I see you.